Okay. Just launch that into there. Go here. I don't think... Oh, well, Stream Elements is working. That's a surprise. Okay, my audio is good. Good. Alright. Bep and Conky, everybody. We are gonna do a little bit of work today. You know how it is. That, and I kind of didn't really have anything else I was gonna planning on doing this week. I know, pretty bad. It's like I'm kind of good. Like I'm like, oh, I'm gonna return, gonna do this, gonna do that, and so hype, and then I'm just gonna do Blender. To be fair though, there's some stuff I want to work on. So I can just kind of get back in the groove because I haven't really been having a chance to work on Blender stuff recently, which sucks. So yeah, today, I was hoping to work on a few things. So let me get some of those refs. I should have probably pulled those refs up, but I wanted to do today. This one should be fairly easy. I wanted to make the Altin helmet. Basically the helmet that the Chunka wears, right? The Russian titanium, basically bulletproof helmet. With the visor and everything. So that should be pretty easy, actually. Because, like, the helmet is really standard. Like, it's not that complicated. So I'm going to get some refs for that. And then we can start working on that. The other thing I wanted to work on was like a cowboy hat. For when we do like streams related to like the West, the Wild West and stuff. Kind of the reason I've been kind of putting them off a little bit. So, okay, let me see. Okay, I think this ref's pretty good. Let's see, ref. I mean, it looks pretty. Not gonna lie, this looks like really easy build. So, all right, let me get my music. Okay, you guys shouldn't be able to hear this. Yeah, okay, so desktop audio isn't coming through. Good. All right. Should probably move these to my other window. Hold up, how am I gonna do this? Okay, there we go. Okay, so I could see chat and I could see my refs. Okay, so let's go to X-ray. Okay, so the actual helmet is like very straightforward, and then there's gonna be the visor. So it's two parts technically, and it covers quite a bit. The Altin. Forget what the actual terminology for it is. It's the PS. It's based on the PSH 77. Altin R2M. Only Cuba and Russia currently use them still, huh? Not really surprised. Altin. I mean, it is a pretty cool looking helmet. It's a vibe for sure. Okay, I need to get some pictures of the actual, someone actually wearing it. Even if it's just a mannequin head. Okay, so it covers around... Oh, that's a good reference. If we go to the side view here... Oh, that's still there. It goes like here-ish, then up. Okay, that should be pretty easy. Flicker. Okay. I think we should start with a circle, maybe. I'll leave it at 32. Okay. Never find again. Stars so low. Okay, let me see. It is a bit of a thick helmet. It is like titanium after all. It's supposed to be bulletproof. And from what I've heard from the stories, this thing is actually bulletproof. Spetsnaz were using it in Afghanistan in the 80s, and yeah, it worked pretty well. Come okay, these are pretty good refs. Okay, and it looks like it extends out a little bit. No. No, it immediately goes up here and has a little bit. Okay. Also, I have been curious, does the Russian assault, no, the support in Battlefield wear it? Battlefield 3. Yes, the support guy in Battlefield 3 does actually have an Altin. With the visor up, obviously. What about in Battlefield 4? Does he still wear that in 4? Kind of. Man, the Battlefield designs are so cool. Alright. So, let's just start moving verts. Shall we? Okay. Okay, so it goes like right here-ish. And it looks like... I need to get a reference without the visor, though. Altin helmet without the visor. Face shield off the Altin. Okay, that's good. Okay, so it does extend a little bit out. Not too much, but it does extend a little out. Cool. Altin V3. Ba, 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 da. So, like, this is pretty good. It goes up to around the top of the eye line here-ish. Okay. And, like, this part's, like, rounded off, so... Okay. Now, it still looks a little big, but then again, like... Okay. The city lights... Alright. I usually don't take my hat off, so... That's gonna be a surprise for sure. Also, should probably move this to the Wardo props. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Where is it? Wardo props. Okay. Alright, so probably extend the heck? That was weird. What? There we go. Okay, so it doesn't extend that far out, but I think we should still extend it out a little bit. Like that. Okay, we're gonna try to keep it low poly, obviously. Okay, I'm seeing that this is still... maybe it shouldn't be that far out. Okay, we're gonna try to keep it as low poly as possible, like always, of course. But, if need be, we'll start, like, subdividing and whatnot. Okay. That looks like about the right shape. Okay. So now we actually need to start connecting stuff. So we'll start with the middle berts. We'll try to go around the head. Because this one doesn't actually have like a brim like overhang. It's just straight up goes like this. Okay, we'll just do something like this real quick. And it kind of just falls off straight in the back. Like I said, no like overhang, so. Distance. Okay. Okay. Maybe I should add something like here to round it a little bit. Try to even out these verts a little bit. Because it is very round. Like, it is actually ridiculous how round this helmet is. Okay, why does it keep doing that? Okay, let's look at it from the front. Okay, this is what we don't want, though. We don't want it looking like a Darth Vader helmet, essentially. So we are going to have to just slightly, like, close it in. Because it does go in like this, but not drastically. Because remember, this thing is supposed to, like, protect your entire head, pretty much. Alright, let me see if there's a front view. Okay, so maybe it should go out a little bit. Like that. Because it look like it has padding inside, so. Okay. So for now. Okay. Okay, so this is where the fun begins. So now we're just gonna have to make one half because I don't want to do two. I've ever been down. Okay, look at it from the side again. Places where I'll always be now. There we go. Looks good. Okay. So now, where am I? I was making a controller earlier as well. Okay. So now we're just gonna have to make basically the shape by hand. Okay, this looks ridiculous, but trust me. Oh, I did the wrong ones, actually. Should have been these two. Sounds that recognize the pain in me, yeah. Merge at last. Merge at first. Also, guys, remind me to save from time to time because I have paranoia. I will save a lot, but like, still remind me, please. Body singing to be, yeah. Change, I can't change, I can change, I can change. Here, you're my mom, I am here, you're my mom. I'm a million different people from one day to the next. I can't change my mom. No, 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 no. Okay. Simplify this a little bit. So if I just do Shift D. Oh. Symphony that's life. Makings meet, try to find someone else and you die. You know I can't change, I can't change, I can change, I can change. Here, you're my one, I am here, you're my one. I'm a million different people from one day to the next, I can't change. No, 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 no. Alright, lower these. Okay. We just gotta do that same bit again. Because, well, I have made helmets in the past before. It's been a bit tricky. Because actually getting the shape right is incredibly difficult. Like, you'd be surprised. Shift S, merge. At last. Okay. I guess we might also do like a Tarkov version with the that's black with the stripes. We gotta give some people some like variety, you know. I like doing that. Usually I'll have like 2 or more variants of what I'm making, just so people can have like choices, because I like that. I know, I'm awesome. I know, praise me. I know villains will be canonized. Don't you cry. Surprised. You're in another's eyes. My design. Okay, so there's that one, and that one. Okay. So now we need to probably cut this. Give that a face. And then start splitting it. Oh, what the heck? Oh, whoops. Hey, but oh, we just begun. Okay, yeah. See, now we're seeing a little bit of like. This is the bad part about having a low poly is you will get a lot of the edges. Obviously, it could shade smooth, right? But like, bits like that they're very obvious. So, we are probably gonna have to end up subdividing some of these, which is fine. It's just a helmet, so it's not that big. I don't mean to do that. Hypnotized. Okay, 1 cut, 2 cut. Anymore. Basically, you just want to have the same number of verts. Really. Because what I have done in the past is just kind of wing it in a way, right? With just trying to get the shape with like a sphere or something. Well, it works sometimes. It's like a little bit more harder to like UV unwrap sometimes. So, yeah. Obviously, we do want to keep edge flow as well, but like it's not that important because this isn't really gonna move. It's gonna have an animation for the visor, but that's about it. So, I know my little hair flap is poking through it. Just ring. Alright, so now we're gonna do the same with the back. And yes, my middle mouse button still doesn't really work. I do have another mouse, but I've been too lazy to get out of the packaging. Because actually, turns out you can actually survive without using the scroll wheel. Who would have thought, right? So, yeah. Okay. So now this one's a little bit trickier because it does have this bottom bit. Dissolve edges. Okay, we'll dissolve that for now, and we'll just do it like this. Because, yeah, you don't actually have to... Oh, I like this song. You don't actually have to have everything, like, blocked out immediately, right? Like, I can add that curve later on when we have the topology to work with, so... Okay. Bum, 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 bum. And I will be adding a lot more, obviously, so. Okay. So now I just need to clean up a couple of these verts. Like these two. Da 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 da. Alright. Yeah, right here, what we could probably do is we can either bring this edge down, edge Lord, or we can add another loop here to give it a bit more geometry. Probably moving this down might be the better option, but we'll see right now. Okay, now I kind of want to use that same trick I just did. Y. This. Extrude on the Y. Bum, bum, bada bum, bum, bum. Okay. Okay, move these over. Move these over as well. Da dum 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 bum bum bum. Okay, I'm starting to see a little bit of discrepancy here. Bada bum bum bum. Trying to remember, was the Altine helmet in Metro? Yeah, you know what? I think it was. The heavy troopers wear it, which is kind of funny because you can actually still like stealth knock them out, even if they have the helmet. You just punch them in the face. It's kind of funny actually. Oh, I love Metro. Such a good game. Anybody here has not played Metro, bruh, go play Metro right now. It's so good. Better than my stream. Go do that. Or actually, you know what? If you don't want to play it, we do have a playthrough of. I did a playthrough of Exodus. I don't think I did one of Last Light because I already completed Last Light and 2033. They do have some replayability, so I probably would play them again, but I feel like I know the game too much. After all, I did complete Last Light without killing anybody. It's an achievement, so. And yes, it was surprisingly freaking difficult. Such a good story too, such atmosphere. Lukowski was onto something. Okay, let's connect these. Nope. Okay, add 1, 2, 3, 4 loop guts. See, that's the only problem with doing it this way is I have to deal with this, right? It's already flat, so I have to like adjust it essentially. Da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da. And yes, everybody knows I love my Kino. Ba-da. Okay, that's good. Ba-da. Bro, Grupa Krovi is definitely about freaking Afghanistan, right? It has to be. Rest in peace, Soy. Good music, man. Nazabatak. Okay, so this might be an issue. Because while we do have the basic shape here, it's these little corners that are usually really difficult to deal with. It's knock. Grupa krovi darbaye sondaryotage dare darbaye habradae de hudachi payo 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, some of like the music video compilations I see of it are in Afghanistan. Come on, man. So like it has to be for sure. In fact, the sound at the beginning that sounds like the whooshing sound, I'm pretty sure is the exact same sound I heard in an Afghan war, Soviet Afghan war documentary that I watched. It's like 1-to-1. So if Soy like used like something like that for the music video or whatever, it wouldn't surprise me. Bum, ba, 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 dum, bum. Ba, ba, ba. Ah, crap, you know what? Hold on. Before I connect them. Boy. Okay, I guess I gotta do this the old fashioned way. No. Only faces. Oh, piss off. Faces, there we go. Okay, so I need to adjust this first. Dachi biome. Habredai. That's another prayer. Yes, that's another prayer. Dachi. Song was also used in the Project Cedar trailer, which was freaking based as heck. I think there was also a version that they used for one of the War Thunder trailers. There's a different version of it, but still Grupa Krobio was really good. Because I think they're adding some more like other Russian vehicles, so that was cool. I haven't played War Thunder in a while. Not gonna lie, I don't really care when they add new stuff because I'm still like on the older tech trees. Because I heard playing modern isn't really that feasible because it costs a lot. So I usually just stick to my like German lineup. All right. Let's see, what I could do here is just say like screw it and just do this, right? But that's gonna look bad. So keep doing that. See, that's not gonna look round enough at an angle, so okay, let me see. How am I gonna split this? Okay, the shape is starting to look good. It just looks like a watermelon helmet, which is pretty funny, but it'll look good though. Trust the Blender engineer. Okay, let's move this up a little bit. Add a cut here. Okay, I might need to make the top more round to actually make this good. So, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Yeah, I'm a little bit conflicted on how I'm gonna do this. Bro, I'm so sad Christmas season is over. It was fun. Oh, I love Christmas time. Okay, let's see. Face. 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 Because when I did the M1, I kind of winged it. I basically just used a circle, a sphere, right? and just kind of like rearrange some stuff here and there. So it wasn't actually that, how'd I put it? It wasn't that clean. If you look at the topology, which I probably still have in here somewhere, it is not clean at all. And the helmet net was the hardest thing to do. I don't even know how I did that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay, you know what? I could probably dissolve one of these. This one, maybe? And move this one a little bit like that. Because I want to work with an even number of verts here. It's not really feasible to work with uneven or odd. Da 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 da. Ba da ba ba. Okay. Bum ba da bum 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 ba 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 na da. Face 1, 2, 3. One, two, three, four. Face 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Dissolve edges. Now I'm gonna have to add that back, aren't I? Oh! Face. Keep pressing G by accident, dude. What the heck? Okay. I mean, to be fair, that actually doesn't look too bad. The helmet does look a little bumpy here and there, but I mean, that's as round as that part's gonna get, so like I said, we'll just roll with it. And yeah. Add another loop cut here. Do the same thing we did. Problem in the back, it's only 4, so it's gonna be like easier. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm so glad I learned 3D modeling. I could just do everything myself. I don't have to worry about nothing. I am a little bit sad though, being a 3D VTuber, right? That a lot of other 3D VTubers don't really explore their potential, right? Very recently, there was a video, obviously on Twitter. It's been around for a while, but like it just kind of had a resurgence again of someone basically tracking their chair because Sarue got a new model and she had like optical tracking on the chair, so you could track the chair wherever she moves, right? Which is pretty cool. It's stuff like that's been around for a while, but obviously people now are kind of barely discovering it again. So I mean that's kind of cool to see, but like it's like, guys, how are you just noticing all this potential that you guys have, okay? In fact, I could probably do that. I could probably do like a chair tracking if I wanted to. Not with trackers. I could probably do it in a very clandestine way, but it's possible. That and the full body motion capture too. That's been around for a while too. That because recently a streamer was she was using a ReboCap, which is like 15 trackers, which is pretty crazy. And she went to the bathroom. She's like, okay, guys, I'll be right back. And she didn't think it would track all the way to the bathroom. So it tracked when she sat down, did her business, and then when she washed her hands. And people just went nuts over that. And it's so funny. It's like a bunch of monkeys seeing fire for the first time. So that's cool to see. But yeah. Like, I know that Live 2D is kind of the standard for VTubers. But 3D is so much potential that people don't know about. It's crazy. It's like, guys, We could do so many things, but you people choose to kind of do the bare minimum. I'm calling out all the other VTubers, okay? All the other 3D VTubers. All right, fellas, like we could do better than this, okay? You don't have to use Live 2D to actually get the anime look. I don't consider myself that like stylized, right? I still have like my semi-realistic like things here and there. But it's entirely possible. I can get as close as I can, but yeah, don't underestimate 3D, dude. Don't underestimate it. It is very, very possible. Same with like props and stuff. Like Warudo has this whole prop thing, right? And he throws stuff at me, right? Which is pretty simple, but has all these crazy things you can do with blueprints. But people don't know that. Like, guys, we could do so many cool things. But you guys got to learn. It also would be nice to have more VTubers doing this, right? Because that means there'd be more tutorials, right? Which means I could learn more. And I like learning stuff like this. You know? But sadly, there is not that many. There's only a very few like tutorials out there for Warudo, so like most of the stuff I have to learn by myself and with some other friends that also do this, so yeah. Okay, move this one. I guess it's also like a bit of like time to rant, so that's nice. Okay, so I don't like the way it looks from the front here. Da 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 da. Okay, so da 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 da. Bum bum. Okay, because these have like the helmets have like a very like it goes like this and then down and then that way, so okay, this is too far out. I don't like that. I will say though, as a 3D VTuber, right? Live 2D doesn't have to worry about their back. They only have to worry about the front, which is pretty funny, right? But you can actually get like a Live 2D effect in 3D. It's a bit more complicated, but it's entirely possible. Kind of wanted to experiment with that. Because see, I think as advanced as those Live 2D models can be, 3D has a lot more. Like you can experiment with 3D a lot more, right? I mean, dude, I made a party blower that works. You know, I don't really think that's a what's it called? That's not really something you could do that easily in Live 2D. And it was a bit difficult to do in 3D, right? Having to actually make that animation. But it's entirely possible, which is awesome. Okay, I probably gotta move these a little bit here. Okay, I should probably use proportional editing for this. Okay, I need an angle from let me see, Altian. Okay, so this should still be a little bit more out. And these should be in. I should probably put clipping on again. X. Okay, that's looking good. Okay. So that's the basic shape of it. Pretty much. So I guess we could just try to add the little details here and there, as well as try to round out the back. Okay. Okay, you're not gonna add another loop to this. Because part of me wants to think that the back also kind of curves a little bit. Oh, whoops. That's not good. I hate it when that happens. There we go. Because a lot of like Russian helmets like that have this like kind of like little thing here like this where it's kind of curved at the back. Obviously to protect the neck, but it's you also kind of see it in Pazgat helmets. Kind of like this. Okay, obviously it's not that rounded out, but yeah, okay. Only another problem I'm seeing though is it's too this way. Change this to that. Then again, my head is like pretty big, so I feel like it's like should be here ish, right? Then we start moving these backwards. Give me that. Grab Y. I mean, I am gonna take some artistic liberties here, but because like VTuber heads are, you know, not like real heads. Okay, as long as it doesn't mess too much with the actual, yeah, like this. Okay, I have to fix that. Okay, relax, relax, relax. Smooth verts. Yeah, this is what I was afraid of. Yeah, it looks bad. Anybody excited for our new segment coming soon? This the end of the month. We're gonna be starting the memes of the month thing, because kind of no one else has really been doing like a meme roundup in a way, right? There's too many good memes to just not do something with them. So I'm like, you know what? I gotta capitalize on that. Kind of like a meme review in a way, but at the same time, just like show the funny stuff that we found. Ba, 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 ba. Like those Maduro memes and those Marco Rubio memes have been so good, so funny. Ba, 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 da, ba, da, wow, wow. Okay. Okay. Let's see what it looks like with a subdivision. Oh yeah, it looks clean. Okay. We'll keep the subdivision for now. Okay, so now we need to add the little bits to it. So it has, interestingly enough, this helmet has quite a few different capabilities. It has space for a headset for one. It has a spot to mount part of like a little thing. What's it called? It's like a wire that goes into the back of the helmet. I wish there was more pictures of it. Let me also just look up the Chanka. The Chanka helmet. Because I think the Chanka's is actually a little bit different than the Altin. His is more of like a... It is an Altin, but the visor is different. His is basically just a metal plate with a cutout, instead of having the visor with the bulletproof glass on it. Let me see. Pretty sure it is still an Altin. The Chanka. DP27 going out. What kind of helmet does the Chanka wear? The Chanka wears a Masca 1 SEH, which is used by the MVD. Replaced by the... Is it that... Wait, hold up. Is it a different helmet? Huh, I guess it is different, huh? The base is pretty much the same though. It's a what was it called? A Tia. Crap, what was it called? PSH 77. The base looks like a PSH 77, but the visor itself is big. Yeah. From what I'm looking at, yeah, it looks different. So the one in Tarkov is a different one then, huh? Might be. Muska. Alright, so I guess it isn't the Tachanka one. Yeah, the LT one's more like the PUBG one. I'm pretty sure those are the same one. They're like kind of the iconicness. Okay, Russian Altin assault helmet. Okay, so now we should probably try to figure out where we're going to put the visor. So let's see. Looks like it'll be like here-ish. So add a circle to mark where that is. Oh, no, not a circle. Add a cylinder. Cut this down to 20. Where's my music? Right. Bum, 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 bum. Dun, dun. Ba, ba. Da, da. Ba, ba. Okay. Alright, back to it. Alright. Crap. Rotate 90 on the X, Y. Oops, what the heck did I do? Rotate 90, Y. Okay. Should probably also just hold the dang skeleton. Oh, what the heck? Where'd the cylinder go? What? Where the heck's the cylinder? Circle. I should probably rename this. Helmet. Where the heck is the cylinder? I literally just added it. Where did it go? Okay, well that cylinder's lost the time. Oh wait, is that it? Oh, there it is. It's inside my head. Stupid stinky cylinder. Okay, why do I keep... Oh, crap, what the heck? Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like the way that looks. Yeah, we need to make this more round. That looks dumb. Looks like a stupid like Star Wars helmet or something like that. That looks very dumb. See what I mean by like you have to like really look at the angle sometimes to make sure it looks right, because stuff like that happens quite a bit. Da 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 da. Yeah, I gotta keep this like even here. Alright. That's looking... Okay, now it looks like a football helmet. Okay, I have to move some of this around. Actually, you know, we could probably move like the front. Move it back a little bit. As long as we use proportional lighting, we should be okay. Okay, let's see. Something like that. Because see, like, from here it looks good. From the side, it looks better. And from the front... That's good for now. Okay, this is starting to piss me off. Okay, I think it's because this stupid thing is in the way. Where is it? It's a ref I'm using for a controller that I was working on. Where the heck is this stupid... Right there, okay. Just remove that. Okay, so now if I go to the side view... Click on that. There we go. It's much better now. Ugh, stupid. 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 Alright, let's give this a wireframe. Crap. I'm actually move this back because we're gonna need this to move. So okay. So now I actually have to work on the visor. So the visor has, let's look at it from the side. So it's actually smaller than Tachanka's, and it has one little hinge bit here. Okay, so we need to get... Oh, what the heck? Right, we need to get... we need to yoink a piece from this. But one that's not too... we'll go with this. Okay, Shift D. Oh, A scale. Okay, like that much. Now the thing is, I only need the verts from the front, so I could get rid of these in the back. Okay, we'll start there. Okay, the visor goes around like here-ish. It's supposed to cover like the face, so that looks about right. Now we need to have it even, but still be like that. Okay, that looks good. Okay. Okay, so... Oh. What the heck? Stupid freaking windows, man. Okay. And it should cover around this much. So if we have it go down like here... No, it goes longer than that, actually. I think it's supposed to cover, like, the entire face. Obviously, right? Don't want to get shot in the face, so. But the way it's like it's angled in a very weird way. When I see it on the mannequin, it even looks like it's a little bit raised, which is weird, right? Why would it show part of the neck essentially? Oh, that's a good shot of it. Nice. Open that in CG Trader. Altin. FSB. Altin helmet with visor down. It's so weird because on a lot of the pictures they have the visor up, which, well, I don't really get. Why do they have the visor up on a lot of these? Altin versus Masca. Wow, not a lot of good shots of it from with the visor down. Ooh, that one's pretty good. Spetsnaz gear. Man, that visor is huge on that. What the heck? Altin assault helmet. Like, at least give me like a mannequin model or something so I could have a reference. I mean, if it comes down to it, I'll just improvise again. That's fine. Because on some of these, it looks like it does reach the neck and stuff. On others, not so much. So I'm a little bit conflicted. Then again, like, my chin is huge here, so, like, it's probably why. Okay, we'll just leave it like that. Okay, now for the top, it is also kind of, like, angled, right? Oh, actually, modifiers, mirror. Mirror object. Okay, hold up. Set origin to 3D cursor. Okay, so now technically it should be on this. This is the pivot, so. Okay, that pivots pretty well, so we'll leave that. Okay. Grab. Oh. Grab. Okay. Like that. I know it looks ridiculous, but trust me, that's just how it is. Altin. Okay, and then the actual thing keeps going, obviously. Like that, okay. Shift E. Oh, Reflect. Oh, I love this song. Okay, I want to keep this one a little bit round because it does have the edges on here rounded and the top one is sharp. We'll probably have to fix that, but that's okay. Okay, now I am seeing that it does actually extend a little bit more this way. Because, like, the hinge is right on the edge here, so. So it'll be like this, kind of, and then the edge. Okay. Extrude. Why? Why is it doing that? The heck? What is it doing? Oh, it's some like weird glitch with this. Okay. I hate that so much. I don't really like working with subdivision too much because it does get a little bit weird sometimes. Okay, and we're gonna have to give this thickness as well. Okay, so remove the wireframe from this. All right, we'll just give it the subdivision. Oh crap! What the heck? All right, put this one first. Subdivision. Okay, so it does that stupid weird. Okay, I hate when it does that. Have to fix it myself. Fine, I'll do it myself. Okay, dissolve edge. We don't really. Oh, actually, we do need that one. Dissolve edges. We don't need. Dissolve edges. Seriously? There we go. Okay. So every other line here we can get rid of. Dissolve edges. For now, anyways. Okay. This will extrude. Wish I can get a shot on that hinge though. Because it might just be like, oh, that's interesting. It has like a little thing here to catch the actual visor. Because these pictures are not doing it justice. Alright. Give it a third cut. Okay. Grab. Grab. And then add these two like that. To give it a bit of a round thing here. I don't need to do this. Obviously, I should probably keep it low poly, but you know what? Nah, it's too many polys just for that. Okay, from the picture I'm seeing, it looks like this is actually moved inward more. So we'll move it in like this. Oops. Period. Okay. All right. If we move this here, will it still rotate properly? Because it doesn't have to go all the way. Shift S cursor selected. Rotate 3D cursor. Okay. Moment of truth. Let's see. Theoretically, yes. But it's like where it moves fine. Yeah, like see that actually looks pretty decent. Da 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 da. Actually, I might want to move these in more. Just a teeny tiny bit. Look at that. And move these in a little bit. Okay. Okay. Because now if I do that, it would cut into that. Yeah, I guess the spot we picked is the right one, but... Grab... Oh, what did I do? Because we want to have this, like, centered on that. Cursor to selected. Like that. Three. Grab X. Right, this one has 2, right. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, X, verts. Just work with 1 for now. Okay, why is that on as well? I don't like that. Now, I'm just using this for frame of reference. There actually is not really a hinge that you can see. Solidify. Okay, so here is where it's gonna make it look way better. Smooth. Oops. Grab. Easy. Okay. Mirror. What? Merge vertices by distance. Oh, I accidentally mirrored it inside itself. Okay, hold up. Mirror the helmet. Okay. That A, Shift S, cursor selected. Set origin 3 cursor. Okay, so it should still bend normally. There we go. It's perfect. Okay. I'm still not really satisfied with how this looks, though. It does feel like it is still too low. It's probably just me, though. Okay, we can try to round this out a little bit more. Bum, bum, bum. Ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-da. And the front here looks a little bit too far in. Okay. I mean, so far it looks just like the Altine. Alright. So, the one funny part about the Altine is that it has a giant visor, essentially. Why does that look weird? Hold up, hold up. Something doesn't look right. It's probably just me, but... Hold up. No, it is even. Like, it looks like it's tilted like this way, right? I guess it's just me. Okay, so now we gotta get to the freaking giant stupid visor that it has. So, let's go into our thing here. So it's covering basically the entire middle section. So the entire visor would be like... Bum, Like between these two right here. So it's all of this. This whole piece right here is essentially the visor. Like that. That's a pretty big visor, so. Should be like this, actually. Oops, no. Solve edges. Solve edges. Solve edges. Okay. Okay, so we've concluded it goes to this line. And it's gonna be covering here. Because it has to be even on the up and the down. Like this. So now if we just get rid of that. There we go. Sweet. Okay, so here comes the fun part. The actual helmet's visor is like 2-inch glass. So we're gonna have to find a way to make this viable. Scales easy. Ooh, I heard this one. Ooh, what is that? So we extrude. Extrude. It's like legit like this thick, man. It is like no joke. It's huge. Oh, it's the past dates. Friends! I already have it on my save playlist. Okay, cool. Now we do a little bit of insetting here. Oops. Control Shift Z. Like this. Okay, I'm seeing a problem here. Okay, you know what? Before we do that, I'm pretty sure the actual visor itself is already good, so we could just mirror that. That's fine. And now we could just inset this. Look at that. Now what we could do is leave this like that, but give it a material. We don't actually have to cut anything out. Okay, but that is basically the L10 helmet. Okay, it does appear that this has... Okay, I need to fix this. Okay, since I have to work on both sides anyways, I'm just going to delete it again. And just add a mirror. Clipping enabled. All right. Yeah, because this part looks like it actually is straight up just attached to the helmet. So I'm just going to have to like stick it on there like that. Rotate Y. Okay, I mean it's not perfect, but hey. Shift S, cursor to select. S cursor to select it. So let's set origin to that. Set origin and 3D cursor. Okay. So now it looks more natural. Okay, cool. And I guess we'll keep these for now. Individual origins. Because there's like a little tidbit that's like sticking out, so like that. Okay. Okay, and the helmet has that little catch. So there's like a little bit here that is holding it. So I'm just gonna copy this. Shift D. Ah, right, okay. Okay, I have an idea. Okay. Shift D. Okay. Make this one apply the sub D. That's not what I want to do. Wanted to separate that. Remove the wireframe. Add the... Okay. Actually, no. Won't mirror it yet. Just apply the subdivision. And we'll just steal this little bit here. Because that's the real bit we want right here, this. So since it's already molded to the helmet, essentially, we could just like move the bits around. And it'll look natural, so. Okay. See how it's kind of conforming to the lines? That's kind of what we want, so. Okay. Add a solidify to this as well. Ba-da-da. Because it is just a thick like, chunk of steel. Okay, maybe not that thick, but yeah. It's like that, and then extrude along the Y. And this basically catches the Altine's visor. I'm guessing so it doesn't slam into your face. Alright. This capsule? What is this? Starry Sky. Yes, okay. Okay, and this one is... Oh, it is a bit rounded. So let's give it a bit of roundness. Okay. I don't want to scale it. Move them inward. Move these inward as well. Grab on the Y. Okay, it's a lot more round than that. Like that. It's such a Russian thing. It's like, how we make helmet not make hit in head? Right, put metal. So yeah, they put a metal chunk here so it doesn't hit the troopers in the face. Such a Russian solution. Starry sky. Alright. It's gonna even these out a little bit. So it looks nice. There we go. Probably move this out a little bit more. Like that. Yeah, so that's like where the limit is, essentially. It's more or less like that. Let's see if there's another picture for this. It does look like it is angled slightly. Like that. So now when it just opens up, boop, it'll stop right there. Okay, so there's that. Now, it has also... It has two little squares on the side. It has one square here and one on the back. That might be for connecting the headset? I mean, they just look like little boxes. So, I mean, that shouldn't really be that hard to do. Shift A. Cube. It is quite literally just two cubes attached to it. It's like right here-ish. Yes, I don't know what these are for exactly. It does look like something goes attached to them, though. So, I mean, if it's on the helmet, it's on the helmet. This looks so impractical. It's just a big, bulky box on the side. So there's one there, and there's one back here. I think this one might be hollow, actually. You look at a picture. Okay, it looks like the box is rounded off. Okay, let me see if I can find this on an actual picture. Yes, the box, little box here is actually indeed rounded. Three. So this is the only way I really know how to round things. It's not really too intuitive, but it works, right? Scale 0Z. Scale ZZ. Scale Y. Medium point. Scale Shift X. That'll do. No one's gonna notice that. All right. Oh, so the other side looks like it has like a headset. Like a headset little thing. What's it called? Like the little microphone, essentially. Okay, this is rounded as well. We'll bevel it. Okay. And now here's a very weird thing about this, okay? This has... This has this weird little bit here. I don't even know if I should recreate this because there's no real point, but I'll just do it anyways, I guess. It has this bit that's like angled like that, kind of. Like that. It looks weird, I know. But like, trust. Scale YY. Make that smaller. I wish I could see what this is, though. Cause see, if I was designing this helmet, right, I'd probably do a few things different, but yeah. Okay, it looks like this is hollow actually, so X faces. It's hard getting an angle on that because these pictures are like either too dark or they just don't look right. This is from the other side, so it has that. Oh, dear. Yeah, I can't really tell what that is. Okay, we'll just leave it like that. It's okay, we just wing it. Alright. So that's that box. Now there's another box in the back. Man, did you have to make your render so dark, dude? Like, ugh. Alright, same plan. Box is about the same size. Scale Y. 1.9. A little bit thinner though. Okay. Do that. 3 loop cuts. Lift these up. Lift this down. Scale 0Z. Move these inward, and there you go. Boom, round. This one has a way more pronounced slope on it, though. And from the looks of it, it has like a lip. Like this. Faces. Maybe give it a bit of solidify on it. That okay. And it looks like this one might just be straight up in the back, so let's see. Selection of cursor. Okay. So it's just like that. It's kind of like jutting out like that. I think the antenna or the radio thing curves this way. Alright, so the next bit is going to be the actual antenna. Also, I just noticed the helmet kind of lost its roundness here. I have to fix that. That's too big. Smaller. Yeah. Yeah, definitely lost some of that roundness there. There, that's much better. Cool. New problem. The back looks like it needs a little bit as well. Okay. All right. Yeah, all right. Cool. So the next thing is the little antenna or the mic. That one looks like it is actually just positioned like here-ish. Blender, what are you doing? So it's like here-ish. Also, I kind of realized I should have made this a lot bigger. The signs don't make sense. LZZ. I didn't really do much and it did it. Whatever. Alright, so that would go like here-ish. I know this isn't like a 100% accurate Altian, but whatever. Okay. Perfect. As long as it looks like one, it should be alright. Mr. Back to play now. Okay. Dean Visor. Live somewhere where the signs don't make sense. Cylinder. Alright, let me see. Yeah, it is literally just like a mic that goes here. It stretches downward like that. It fits back. And it is... Okay. This one shouldn't be that hard to make. You know what? We can actually... Bum, bum, bum. It is... That's all I wanted to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Extrude on the Y. Scale on the Z. Scale on the Z. Then we can flatten it, I think. Oh, wait, no, this goes beyond that, actually. Okay. So it should be all of this, like that. Scale on the Z. Loop tools flatten. Perfect. Nine. Okay, from here we can do a little bit of trickery. So, what we do, right? If we don't want to actually make another curve, bend thing, whatever, all we gotta do is just copy these. Shift D, get them. Hold up, Control L, P selection. We'll keep the subdivision, obviously. Now we'll just delete all the ones we don't need. Okay, and now you have yourself a free and easy little thing here. You can just move. Okay, we are still gonna have to fix some things, but you get the point. Okay. Itchy. I think I have to give this a skin modifier. Okay. Was it Alt S? Alt S. What is it doing? Alt S. Why is it using the whole thing? It should be multiplier, rotation scale. Oh crap. Well, that certainly didn't help. Hold up. Render. Shrink. Skin modifier. Control A. That is a very random one. There we go. Control A. We'll just leave it like that. Okay. We do want to move this out of the helmet, though. It's literally inside the helmet right now, so. Control A. Let me see. Okay, so the communicator is okay. Okay, that looks kind of dumb, not gonna lie, with how big it is. Okay, we're gonna have to keep the subdivision. Okay, so but we're gonna have to reduce the number of things we have here, because this is way too many. That's so funny. I didn't actually know that the helmet had a built-in like communications thing on it. Dissolve edges. It's still technically a bit more still optimized, so. There we go. That's much better. Alt S. Okay, I have to shrink this a little bit. Like that. Okay. It's a bit jank, but that's okay. Okay, so let me see. Control P. Keep transform. Okay. So theoretically, this should be able to bend like that, and it should be like at the mouth. That is actually surprisingly good. Okay. Alright, now we need to add the little communicator part. So that would be extrude, scale, extrude. The bust day, the distant bust. Okay. Da 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 da. All right. Still bends. That's so cool because it can actually fit under the visor. Huh. Guess the Russians are somewhat intelligent when it comes to these things. So, okay, so now that goes all the way to the back. But there's something here. I don't know if it's like a little clip or something for that, but there's something in the back. Let me see, maybe this guy on Twitter has a good shot of it. Okay, so this one looks a little bit different. This is actually more round on his. And it has like a thing on top. What? Shop Altin. Because one of the ones I'm looking at has like a little bit dangling off it. I don't know what the heck it is. Altin. And I'm not gonna put the straps on it because that's too annoying, honestly. Yeah, I don't know what that little tidbit does, but you know what? I'll just leave it like that. If someone could tell me what that is some other time, then yeah. It does look like there's like a cylinder bit attached to it, so I will add that. But I don't know what the heck it's for, so yeah. It could be, you know what, actually? It could be for the wire. Because this isn't a standalone thing, right? It's like the tanker helmets. It has like a little thing to attach it to the communicator. So this probably goes in through the back and then gets wired to like the radio in the front or the back. Because sometimes they have the radio in the back, so that makes more sense. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll just leave it like that. Because it looks like it's a little bit offset. Okay. I'll find out someday. Whatever the heck that's for. Okay, cool. So this bends forward, this bends back. Okay. The visor is good. We have to cut this out because we could use a shader for it. All right. So let's see. Again. Oh, you know what? Ah, that's what that's for. There's a little... Okay, so you know how it has these right here? Apparently there's a little bit up top to also stop it from going all the way up. Okay, that's kind of funny, actually. Because this one replica that I'm looking at does not actually have that. But a lot of the Russian ones I see, they have it up to like here-ish. So you can still pull it down in like a pinch. So that would be like right there. Okay. This one is actually really simple though, so I don't have to do anything too complicated for it. So this one is literally just a half circle. So all we gotta do is just delete this bit here. Oops. That bit there. Okay. fill that, and then fill that. Oh, that looks weird. Okay, crap. Fill. In my shelter, beneath the bottle swords. Tell me closer. Coming to carry home. That's literally all that is. There's like a little dot up top. That is kind of funny, actually. How do we prevent helmet from going too far? I will never go. Well, Vladimir, I have solution. Yes. We add little stop for helmet visor. Yes. Okay, so it's like that. Oops. Shift Z. Oops. Control Shift Z. Okay, now we just bring this back down. Okay, save. Apply rotation scale. Crap. Apply. Actually, wait. Before I do that, can I just add this a little? Just solidify. Apply rotation scale. Okay. So now if I just rotate it and do Alt R, okay. Now it looks like this also has, oops. Shift D, rotate on the X. It's like a little two-part like that. But I will never go, I will never go. But I will never go, I will never go. Okay, that's done. Not me under. Carry the carry home. Okay, now we can give thickness to this as well. Make the helmet thick, Jace. I want it under. Okay. Thickness. Alright, I think we are good to start adding the sub D and the solidify. Control B. Bevel that a little bit. Like that. Okay, it has like a little bit of a lip to it. I see this in a lot of Russian helmets as well. Actually, wait, hold up. Should probably move this up. Perfect. There we go. Ah! What the heck happened back here? Ah! Stupid thing. Okay, also, that is a lot of verts. That should be down. Okay, take a look at that. Oh man, this is why I don't like working with mirror modifiers sometimes. This does kind of mess things up a little bit. Okay, let me see here. Reduce that. Yeah, I don't like the way that looks. Why does it look like that? It's like a giant seam. Okay, there's no duplicates at least. Okay. Why does it look so bad? Yeah, it's like, ow, what the heck? I have to go a little bit more back. Hold up. Up in. Don't save. To go a little bit more back because I think I messed something up and I don't like that. Okay. I need to add these all to a collection so I don't get messed up. Okay. New. This one's gonna be Altin helmet. Okay, so it's this tidbit, this tidbit, this tidbit, this one, this one, this one, that one, this one, this one, this one, and that one. Okay, so we'll move all these into the collection. That would be Altian. Okay, boom. Okay, so now if anything goes wrong, we'll know what happened. Right, that's part of that. Okay, so what did we do last time? What did we mess up? I think what we should do first is extrude this. Oh crap, right. The stupid solidifies in the way. Or the subdivision, okay. Do subdivision first. That messes that up, okay. Do mirror first, then the subdivision. We don't need that one. Scale shift on the X. That. Pull this down a little bit to give it a little bit of that lip, okay. And then these two are gonna bevel. Okay. Wait, what is wrong with the solidify? What the heck? Oh, I think I messed up again. Yeah, something messed up along the way here. Okay, you know, again. Until we get it right. Oh, wait. Maybe I have to do the solidify as well. Okay, we'll just apply all of them. Yeah, I think that was it. X. Solve edges. Extrude scale. Shift Z. What? Extrude, scale Shift Z. Okay, and now we bevel it. I can mark this as sharp as well. Edge mark sharp. Not really helping. Okay, that looks fine. Oh, what the heck? Does this still have a... It has a subdivision on it. Okay. And we're gonna have to cut it down again. Okay. Gotta cut them down for size. What time is it? It's gonna be 7. How long have we been going for? 2 hours. Not bad. X dissolve edges. I'm a better man's feeling. That's not good. Okay, we'll leave those like that. It's only like 100. Bum ba da 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 da. Da 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 na 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 na. Alright, start applying all the modifiers to all these that we don't need. That actually looks ridiculous, though. The stars to push deal. Da da ba ba da ba da da ba da ba da ba da ba ba da ba ba da. Ostrava. Ostrava no shine. Alright. Okay. I think we have the Altine all pretty much good and done. I'll probably off stream. I'll probably fix up any little tidbits that need fixing. I'll UV unwrap it as well, because that takes patience, and I don't really have patience right now. Other than that, that is the Altine helmet. I'll add the obviously the texture to it. Come on, load. Dun, 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 dun. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 da. Ba 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 da. Ba ba da Ostrava. All right. Yeah, it looks pretty good for what it is. Even with without the shading, it looks pretty decent. Okay. So that is the Altine for now. Now I actually want to get another collection going here. Cowboy hat. Alright. So I've been wanting to actually make a cowboy hat for a while. Not gonna lie. Because cowboy hats are cool. Also, I just realized every time I'm pressing 7 to get the top view, I'm I'm flapping my ears up and down. I haven't even noticed. Whoops. Because I usually don't use the winter model when I'm doing this. So, alright, now chat, here is the question of today. Not really the day, but yeah. What the heck kind of cowboy hat would I use? Because there's so many different types. Let me look at the cowboy hats in Red Dead Redemption. Red Dead Redemption 2 hats. Hats and masks. Big city hat, big valley hat. Let's see what that one looks like. We kind of like Big Valley. It looks cool. Bulldogger hat. Okay, kind of like that as well. Cavalier, no. Dobby hat, estate boss, flat cap. I should make a flat cap as well. Military scout hat. Panama hat. Panama hats are pretty cool. The Paragon hat, town hat, plantation hat, roller derby. Top hat, trilby, western. Worn cavalry. That one's pretty cool. I do kind of like that. Another flat cap, worn flat cap, worn gambler's hat, Arthur's gambler hat. Beaver Big Valley. Drifter hat. Exotic. That one looks dumb. I love it. Good Big Valley hat. I like that too. John's Gambler hat. What the heck is that? Track your progress. Oh. Oh, these are like the special ones you can craft. Bear Grenadier. That looks funny. Deer Cavalry hat. Ooh, I didn't know you could make one of those. That's cool. Coyote Gambler's hat. Fox Mountain hat. Goat Flop hat. That one looks fun. Kind of funny. I kind of like that. Iguana Big Valley. Legendary Bear. Legendary Cougar. Okay, probably won't make any of these. Floghorn Flop hat. Ram Sombrero. We already have a sombrero, so. Rat Flat Cap. Skunk hat. Squirrel Flat Cap. I kind of like that one, actually. Chinese Skull Cap. Civil War Hardy hat. Miner's hat. Oh, I didn't know you can get a miner's hat. That's cool. Found hats. Marion helmet. Nevada hat. Derby hat. Scarecrow hat. Scarecrow sombrero. I kind of like that. That's kind of funny. Scarecrow top hat. Tricorn hat. Oh, we should make a tricorn as well if we get the chance. Viking helmet. Stolen hats. Bag hat. Boater hat. Bolero, which is basically like a sombrero type. Missable. Bucket hat. Cattleman. I do kind of like cattleman as well. Classic raccoon. Automobile kept. Conductor. Crown bucket. That looks kind of dumb. Cutter. Derby. Farmer. Farmer's hat. Fisherman's hat. That's kind of funny. Flop hat. Kind of like the flop hats. They look kind of nice. Gamblers. Gaucho. Oh, it means like rubber. High hat. The Hamburg hat. It's like a fedora. Panama Liberty hat. Worn by an enemy while chasing the stage in the Mission American pastoral scene, or worn by a hog-tied man during this. Dying their final wave of enemies respawns the platform. Military cavalry. Military forage cap. That's the little like a kepi. Military mountie. That's like a. That one's like a campaign hat. We already have one of those. Military officer. Moonshine hat. The mountaineer hat. Newsboy cap. Panama. Pine flop hat. Plantation gambler. Roanoke. A lot of hats actually. Straw hat worn by the Lobos. Sun hat worn by the Cuban military in Aguas Dulces and during the mission. Technically, Miso Guarma. It's not meant to be revisited or make simple goods to get back in the water. Get this hat. Wide slouch hat. Worker's flat cap and worn stovepipe top. Cut hats. Ooh, these are pretty cool. Infantry Hardy, John's Kamasa, military slouch, Saint Denis Police, straw sombrero. That one's cool. Executioner's hood. Okay, those look pretty cool. Still not really sure what I should get though. Like these all look nice, but what I might do is like a mix of some of these. Cause I like the ones that have like the crown, right? Where it's like in the middle, kind of like split, like a split top. I also like wide brim. I also kind of like a slop, like a flop kind of hat. But I also like the slouch, kind of like the Australian slouch helmet hats. The miner's hat. That one's cool. Yeah, so I'll probably do a mix of some of these then. Old slouch hat before repairs. I need to get me an Australian slouch hat. How much are they? Let's see images. I want to get one of the older ones. The older ones look cooler than the new ones. I could probably find one on eBay. Original New Old Stock British Australian Army slouch hat. Ooh, they have a bunch of them. But is this what I'm looking for? Ooh, some of these are pretty cool. They're pretty cheap, actually. $60 for one of these? I might consider it. Slouch hat, 51st Battalion. Trendsetter. Yeah, I like the ones that have like the split crown. That's cool. Babe, dream. Now, there is actually a German one too. But it was only used in colonial Africa during World War I, and even then it was kind of rare. I don't know. This one kind of looks like a mix of all the ones I want to do. Kaiserliche Schutztruppen. I could do a mix of these two, because this one does look pretty Western. But then again, might have a separate one. Okay, so what we'll do first is start with the actual crown. So we'll do the crown first, and then we'll do the brim. So how are we gonna do this? Okay, we'll use the subdivided cube. So the Altin helmet is gonna be for everyone on the workshop. This one's gonna be mine for me personally. So So let's get that out of the way. Straight. Okay, cowboy hats are supposed to sit on top of your head. So something like that looks about right. Okay. Now we subdivide it. Subdivide again. Okay, and this is going to be our base. Shift E. Okay, boom, there we go. We're like halfway done already. Right, lower this. Okay. So the split crown. Okay. So what we're probably going to have to do is add 2 more here. And then start moving it like that. You guys know what I mean by split crown, right? It's when the top is like... that looks ridiculous. When it's kind of like this. In a way, right? Okay. Read my mind. Scale Y. Okay. It does look like it does shrink a little bit. See, from the front, it kind of already looks from what I want. But if we get it like this a little more, turn that on, scale Y. Something like that, right? Make this not so prominent. Move these in. Medium point, scale X. Okay, and we do need this to be round, so loop tools, circle. More of an oval shape. Okay, let's see what this looks like if it had a brim. Extrude. Okay, that looks terrible, but you kind of get what I'm going for, right? Okay, let me take a look at that. Rodeo Lobo. Cutter, rodeo hat. Might be easier with this. So these look like they have like a thing here. Kind of like this, how it's beveled, right? Scale Y. Kind of like that, yeah. I like that. Mirror. Oh, I've never heard this song before. Oh, of course, it's Kalex. Let's go. Kalex is my boy. Okay, like that. That's too much. Because, see, it is kind of noticeable, right? Deck. Okay, you know what? Actually, if we do this, right? What if we flatten the top and then use the same method? That might work. Flatten. Scale 0Z. Okay. And then we use that same technique we used here. Oops. Control B. Oh, right. I can't do that because it's mirrored. Right. Okay. Control B. And lower that. Yeah, it's kind of what I want. Scale in the Y. Okay, it looks dumb without the brim, but it's coming along. It's coming along. Scale shift Z. Alright, let's actually also get rid of the inside here. We don't need these inside verts. There we go. So now, we do the brim. Yeah, see, that looks way better. Practically already done. Okay, let's take a look at those hats again. Okay. What we also could have done is instead here. Let me see. Remove that. Dissolve edges. Okay, if we would have dissolved that, keeps the shape, but that's not what we want. Okay. Scale X, scale X. Like magic. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna add this one to the playlist. It's pretty good. Oh, we're getting some good ones along the way here. All right. Now for the brim, see, I'm seeing a couple that I could do. Extrude. Oh, why does it do that? Edge, clear, sharp from vertices? No. Intersect knife, weld into faces. Okay. That gets rid of that. Oops. No, that's not what I want to do. What did I do? B? Oh, crap. That's... what did I do? What did I do? Why is my cursor so... Ah, dang it. Okay, hold up. I don't know why the cursor was like that. I pressed something. And we're back here, but that's fine. Oh, wait, is this before I did the, Crap, I don't know if this is before I did the thing or not. Crap. I hate when I do stuff like that. I forgot what I pressed. Lib tools, flatten. Scale 0Z. Alright, so we did this, and then we do that. bevel. Oops. Scale X. Crap, I don't remember if this is how we had it or not. Dang it. That's what I get for pressing something stupid along the way. Yeah, dude. Sometimes I don't know. Just do stuff. Control R. Ah, crap, what the heck? All right, that is actually looking pretty solid, if I do say so myself. Solidify. Okay. Okay, I don't like that this is too thick, though. I think I missed what I did last time. I think I moved this down here. No. It's like something looks weird. Something's off. Scale X. Scale Y. Yeah, like something's weird. If I look at it from the side, it's let me see. Because I think it's supposed to be more of like a cone shape in a way instead of a circle. Because we do have a campaign hat that I could use for reference, but that's fine. Slouch. Let's take a look from the top. Scale X. Right, if we do it too much, it'll be bad. Scale Y. Okay, let me look at a hat from one of these hats from up top, because they are more oval-like from the top. So if I'm looking at it from this way, something like that. That looks pretty good. Okay, save. Okay, now we can add that like slouch bit. So what I was gonna do, right? I had one of the ideas was have it like this, right? One slouch looks very Aussie. Like that, right? Let me look at the other ones. Could have it just bent like that, right? give it the actual slouch. That was one. That's one idea, right? The other idea was giving it the slouch in the front, actually. Because I have seen some that are like that, right? Like this. But I'm like, that doesn't really feel like me, something I do. Okay. So most cowboy hats also have the edges raised here like this. Just raise them up. Like that. We're going to have to add a little bit more vert, it seems, here on the edges to make them look a little better, but yeah, but they're like usually like the cattleman kind of hats look like this. Obviously the brim is like a lot smaller on those, right? And the crown isn't as prominent, right? So it'd be like a little bit more, you know, different, but that's the other proposition. Makes it a little bit more floppy, which is cool. Kind of like the floppiness. Actually add those. So many choices. So many choices. So little time. I'll close that. Because, like, if you look at it like this, like, it just looks like something's up. Something's wrong. We could also give it another, like, an inner thing like this and then raise it a little bit. Or lower the inside ones. I mean, adding the little bit of unevenness to it is also pretty good. So, rotate. Oh, you know what I should do actually? Before I do all this, okay. I'll probably make a duplicate of this just in case I'm not satisfied with how it looks. Okay, grab Z. Okay. Okay, rotate on the Y. I kind of like that actually. Ooh. Yeah, I kind of like that. A little bit of, because remember, these hats were made of felt, which would deform in like the heat and stuff. So like they weren't always exactly the same. Oh, you know what it could be actually? The crown might look too even. That could be why it looks a bit odd. Ba-da-da. Ooh, yeah, looks good. Alright, get out of my cowboy hat. I've also seen ones that are basically like this, but with two slouches on each side. Which does also look kind of cool. Not really my type, but that does look pretty cool. Okay, you know, maybe the crown needs to be a little bit wider. I am kind of liking where this is going, though. What I'm probably gonna end up doing is making a few variations to put on the workshop, because I do want to put some cowboy hats in the workshop so people can use them and stuff, and I can get more famous and people like come check out my stuff. But yeah, I'm doing this mostly for me, but also for the workshop. Scale Y, scale X. Oh, jeez, dude. Still dying, by the way. Okay, move these inward. All right, I like this. I like this. Scale 0 Z X Y. Tools flatten. No. Shift E. Shift E a little bit. See, I mostly stream from like this angle, right? Usually never from any other angle because none of it makes sense, but something from like here would make it look a little bit better. Probably like move the brim down a little bit. Oh yeah, there we go. Look at that. I should just make a straight up just cowboy model, really. I don't really know what I'd have, but I mean, I already have a couple like things like the bandana and stuff, right? So it's like I'm already practically there, right? Look at that. Oh, that looks good, dude. Yes. A little bit odd from the sides, but how can we make it better? It's so weird how it can look so good from like one angle, like from here and here and stuff, but like you look at it straight from the side and it's like, yeah, something's off. Something's just weird. Looks a little better. Because any lower and it'll be like it'll be too much. Unless we do this and we raise it. Actually, that might be better. I'm probably also gonna add like the ability to change color for it, so people can like adjust it to whatever they want. So that'd be cool. Move this, move these. And move them a little more inward. Move this one back. All right, that looks pretty good. I should raise the back a little bit. It'll probably look better when I texture it, right? That's too much. Yeah, but I like the slouchiness of it. Yes. Set origin to... Set origin to that. Wait, what? Set origin to 3D cursor. Alright, let's add the... Let's actually add the modifiers here. That. Oh, actually that's a bad idea. Yeah, you know what? I think we gotta move it up. We could probably just scale the whole thing, actually. Get those up. Shift Z. Connected only. Skill Shift Z. No, that looks worse. Dang it. Come on. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. I like that. Before I do that, actually, let me... Origin to 3D cursor. Okay. There we go. That looks nice. It does feel like the brim is a little bit too wide. That looks a little better. Alright, cool. We're done with our slouch hat. Cool. I'll probably make like a military version of it for the like an RDO version of it. Mirror vertices. Or should I put the slouch on the other side, huh? Because the German one has it on the right side. The Australia one, I believe, has it on the left. Old slide chat. Honestly, I'm not really sure. You know what? I'll ask the boys. Ask the boys. Mirror X Global. I kind of like it on the this side a little bit better. Yeah, I kind of like it better here. these a little bit. Kind of like that, actually. Of course, this is the stupid thing. Hold on, let me open this real quick. Oh man. Okay, let me take this off for a bit. Okay, and Derek, like always, has not responded. That's fine. Oh man. See, this, while this does look good, that's how the Australians wear it. This is how the Germans wear it. All right, you know what? I'm gonna keep it on this side. Kind of like it better a little bit, just slightly more. Okay. How many verts is that? It's 2,000. Before we actually add this, let me add those modifiers back. That's why we need it right. Okay. We could still try to remove a few of these, because let's see, X dissolve edges. Nah, it's gonna be too flat for that. Okay. Okay, just want to hear that song. That was nice. Why did it say I had 7 notifications? What the heck? That's weird. All right. Okay, I think we need to keep this one. Dissolve that. Dissolve that. Dissolve that one. Now we'll keep those. Okay. For the most part, I guess it is kind of necessary to keep some of these. Dissolve that. Those we need. Yeah, it's too round, so we are gonna need them. Those actually we can get rid of. Yeah, so. That kind of need that. Okay. Sweet. So we'll keep it like that. All right. That is good. Slouch cowboy hat. I have to do some like some concepting, but I could theoretically do a cowboy mod. It's probably not that hard. I already have the hat. I already have the bandana. It's just a matter of choosing what to really like wear, you know. Probably like kind of like how I had my character in Red Dead Online, or not Red Dead Online, in the campaign, how I have Arthur with one of those like thick shirts, right, with the rolled sleeves, riding gloves. Boots with gaiters like these, but like the bigger ones that the cowboys use. Probably like riding boots would be good, but we'll have to see, because there's some pretty cool like fashion you can do in that still looks pretty cowboy, but it could still fit our aesthetic. All right, we've been going for almost 3 hours. Was there anything else we could get to in this time? Let me see. Anything we could just do quick? Cowboy hat. Okay, we can mark that one as done. Right, I did want to make a pilot cap and a pilot helmet. It's like one of those jet fighter jet helmets. And you know what? We could probably do this really easily because we already kind of have the shape with the Russian one. The Altin. Like the shape of it is pretty much there. Huh. Could probably work from there actually. And all right. I'll get some references, but yeah, I do want to make one of these. That's cool. Will I include the oxygen mask? Maybe. Maybe. A pilot helmet. Oh, the pilot helmets from Titanfall. Oh, they're so cool. Like the pilot's cap, probably really easy to do. Old pilot cap. Yeah, that one's pretty much following the exact same shape, but it has the little ear things. So theoretically, we can get that one done pretty easily too. I want to use that for when we're playing like games that include like planes, but they're like older planes, right? Anything before the jet era. From the jet era, we can use the fighter jet helmet. Okay, but these will probably have to wait for either next stream or I might do these off stream. Alright, I'll add those to the list. What else? I'm working on a Mr. Pizza plushie. Using the actual Mr. Pizza as a guide. Because I can't use the Mr. Pizza straight from the game like that. Because technically it's against Mika's terms of use for the models. And I don't really want to mess with that. Just making your own Mr. Pizza is fine. It's not that hard. What else? A chef's hat. We can also work on a chef's hat, but I'd have to figure out how to get the pleats right. That I still don't know. I do want to work on that foam finger eventually. A zippo lighter that works. A lightsaber. See, no one's done a lightsaber, I think, in the workshop. Let me actually check. I'm kind of curious. Because if nobody's done it, this is a big opportunity. Light saber. Nope, nobody has done a lightsaber. Okay. Also, what are these? On-air light box. The void, snow light. Did they add new stuff when I wasn't paying attention? Shakeable snow globe. Ooh, what? Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, some people doing some innovative stuff. Okay, let me actually check real quick the workshop. Some pretty cool stuff. Prop color changer. That's in support shade a little too light. I guess something else. Custom collections. Headpat gimmick. Ishigami no Zomi. I don't know who that is. Amiku. After Mirage FX. I will actually download that. That's pretty cool. Nintendo Switch controller. Steel ball. HDR screenshot. What's this? Motion dance VTuber. I'll get that. Why not? Felford again award. Oh, Mira's been uploading a lot of good stuff too. Mira's really cool. Christmas beanbag pack. Christmas assets. Hunt OS Gunfire. Oh, I need to check that out. Because Huntome has been working on some stuff too, so that's cool. SLM's been uploading a lot of stuff. Squid Headband. Oh, battery's low. Oh, someone else made a traffic cone, but theirs is like just a normal pylon. You know the ones you see at construction, you can wear it on your head, place it on the ground, carry it around, use it however you like. 118 subscriptions. I wonder if it has more than mine. A little cow plushie cute. Actually, I need to check that out. Come on, guys, get to work and get more stuff in the get more stuff in the what's it called? The workshop. It's really cool. My sombrero and my tanker helmet are doing pretty good. Published item. I just want to check. Right, I did upload the graduate hat after all. I completely forgot. My cone has double theirs. So it was 279-ish. Lethal Company Dance. Stellar Jade. Minecraft Block Pack. My Santa hat. Probably my most popular one. My Santa hat, for sure. People love these. I love it. A lot of stuff. 3D glasses. The gloves still have a lot, yeah. World's Best VTuber mug. That one got a lot of downloads as well. The sunglasses pack. Love that one. I might actually update some of these. Gas mask. Okay, yeah, pretty. Our stuff's doing pretty good, I'd say. That's nice. Always nice to see. And we'll keep updating as we go, of course. What else? So we have the slouch hat. Okay. And here's the regular cowboy hat we're working on. Yeah, for some reason it looks too wide. Something like that. Okay. It is a little early, but I do want to... I might stop here, actually. Not for any particular reason. I am kind of a little hungry, but... I kind of... This was kind of the goal. It was the Altin and... the slouch hat. Okay. I'll take some screenshots of this and we'll post them on Twitter. Ever fight you? Actually, before we do that, let me actually turn me off. Having heart palpitations. Elle, you okay? Also, welcome to the stream. You alright? If you're having heart palpitations, just go get that checked out. It's pretty bad. No, you know I will always be with you. You know I really, really miss you. To find you. 2 cups of coffee plus 30 milligrams of Adderall. Yeah, that sounds pretty bad. Why the heck? Okay, so we got that done. Okay, let me just cross some stuff off our thing here. Because there's some stuff that I've been wanting to also make, but I keep forgetting to actually put it down. And like, I also want to work on redeems and stuff, but I haven't gotten the chance. Sweet coffee. I actually don't drink coffee, and my sleep schedule's super messed up. Somehow it works, though. Oh, you know what else I could also make? Because we're going to be playing the Burton equation sometime, probably in the next, within the next month. That one's kind of noir and like detective-y. I could probably get like a detective fedora too. Nuh-uh. What do you mean nuh-uh? Don't give me that. Don't give me that nuh-uh. Right, the tricorn hat as well. I should probably add that to the list. VTuber stuff. Try corn hat. All right. Oh wait, did I? Oh, I forgot to enable all the other redeems. Oh, my bad. Hold up, Al. Hold up. I got you, fam. Don't worry. I'll get you with that Minecraft TNT explosion. If I remember how to do it. Oh crap! Did it work? Oh, it worked! Uh-oh. Ah! I did. Okay, yeah, all the redeems should technically be on. I keep forgetting. I forgot. That's what I forgot to do to enable them. Cause I just wanted to start. Okay, let's see. We got that done. The tricorn hat, old pilot cap, helmet, pilot helmet. Also use this as a reference. Okay. I'll try to come up with some other things of what I want to make. Still not sure if I should actually make that cowboy model or not. Because if I want to make a model, I want to get good use out of it, right? If it's just a themed model for like a certain thing, I want to like use it. I mean, there are cowboy games that I do want to get to eventually, and also actually finish Red Dead 2. So yeah, like, you know, it'd be pretty cool to get like a spacesuit, like a military style spacesuit. That'd be kind of cool. Please the stands because I can fight you in my apparently deteriorating physical state of doing coffee plus 30 minutes. I don't know, for a good few years. All right, I'll believe you. I'll believe you. All right. Oh, they updated. Ooh. I'll have to check that out as well. Ba-ba-da-bum. Bum. Alright, so I'll add the texturing and whatnot on my own later on, probably later today if I still feel like it. But yeah, that'll probably do it for today. Only went for 3 hours, but we got 2 things done. Planning a little bit. I need to set up some more redeems as well, so yep. Damn. Yeah, you got here a little bit late. It's already going to be a 3-hour mark for me, so it's all time. Well, in that state with the Adderall and the coffee, you might actually revive yourself somehow. Pure just, yeah, revival. Crap. Alright, so we'll cut it here. If we have any more suggestions for other props to make, I will work on them, obviously. But for now, thank you for watching. You're all fantastic, and I will see you next week. Bum, bum, dum, dum, KS23. Ooh, that's a good one, actually.